After a bit of a pitch battle, he managed to liberate the tyre from the rim. I do have a feeling though that this tyre could have stayed up without the inner tube in it. It is rock hard. That was absolute swine to get off the rim. As can be denoted by some of the damage to the actual wall and about here. The leaf is dug in, but it was absolutely hard as nails. What was underneath? You can see we got the tube here, and 1, 2, there's another puncture here somewhere, 3, there's another one on the other side, 4 punctures in that. Rim tape's pretty ropey, rotten as a pear. Here's one of the wheel bolt clamps. You can see this is metal edge, and that was actually digging into the tube, both of them. So we look at here, we'll see roughly, I don't know if you can see that, roughly where it was digging into the tube. So it's a good job I took that off, and it was a Dunlop air seal 4x19. So that had been on there for 50 odd years. Still had air in it, but I think the reason it had air in it was because the tyre was so rock hard. Anyway, we have a look at the beast of a wheel. This is the drum side of it. You can see the sprocket. Looks pretty good. Doesn't look as if there's much in the way of hooking on that, so I might get away with that. Undo the spindle bolt. Would have been useful if I'd probably slapped it off beforehand. Video is also useful for making sure that I put it back in the right order. Spacing block. Then we've got another spacer with a groove in it. Here's the actual drum itself, which should come off. Yeah, and if we look inside, there's the shoes, and they look pretty good. I can't see much in the way of excessive wear, so we'll give that a clean up, put a bit of copper slip on it, and we'll drop those back in. Inside, not too bad, looks pretty, it's been pretty dry, so not much in the way of rust. We flip it over to the other side. I haven't taken this off yet. There's the spindle. That looks quite well lubed. We might examine that speedo drive. I know it goes round, and there's the grease hole for the bearings, so we might investigate that as well. So I think the grease is probably rock hard, but that spindle looks quite wet, which is good. But yeah, so far not too bad. Rim itself, if I can get that in focus, you can see not much in the way of rust, so quick clean up there, and we should be ready for a replacement to go back on.